Ranking Rasasi Hawas fragrances from my favorite to not so much. Hawas, tropical. This would be an absolute 10 if it was a little bit more versatile for 4 seasons, but it leans hot weather. But an absolute beautiful interpretation of JPG's Paradise Garden. Currently my scent of the day and smells phenomenal. Hawas Elixir, JPG Lamol Elixir, with a little bit more chocolatey dusting and almost Nutella-ish background. It almost smells like you put a pound of hazelnuts in a blender and just hit frappe, and that dusting, once you open the lid, it kind of hits your face. A little bit of that. Also would almost be perfection if it had a little bit more versatility and more freshness. This one has a little bit more versatility than the tropical, but also leans fall weather and chilly. But is it sexy? Hell yeah. Hawas Ice. Kind of Paco Rabanne Invictus means Invictus Aqua. Fun, playful, sexy, youthful, loud, but could be a little bit nose piercing at times. So for me, it's good, but not amazing. Hawas Black. Performance on my skin with this fragrance is weird. Sometimes I get beast mode, other times I just get better than average. Could be pH, could be weather, but it's not consistent across the board. But this is 𝗙𝗎𝗃𝗏𝗏 kind of twist with that pineapple, bergamot, mossiness that a lot of people are used to in that 𝗙𝗢𝗔𝗘 kind of DNA. Very handsome, super versatile, but a little bit also played out. It's a DNA that's already exhausted in my world, but still loved by tons of people. That's why this DNA is still ultra popular between the 𝗙𝗎𝗃𝗏𝗏 and the 𝗙𝗢𝗔𝗘 kind of vibes, that it will always be in that stash and will never do you wrong. Really good performance for the most part, but yeah, just kind of a little bit boring at times. And finally, Hawas Fire. This is supposed to be Geisha's Imperial Valley, which I haven't smelled, but if it really is a good interpretive fragrance of that scent profile, I'm not super thrilled. I still want to get my nose on it before I prejudge that fragrance, but this is kind of like a freshy aquatic with a little bit of an amber body, but not a ton of spice. I mean, it has maybe a little bit of like a big red chewing gum first bite kind of situation, but then it mellows down into something that, where's the fucking spice? If you're calling a fragrance fire, I would assume a little bit more hitch in your giddy up, and this fragrance doesn't have that, nor does it have anything that completely stands out to me at this point. It lives in that meash kind of space, doesn't make the impact of tropical or elixir. At the end of the day, which Hawas flankers absolutely moves you? Comment below.